different animal.
Brennan and I did a sort of a mini fight companion this morning.
We do. It's called the Calabasas Fight Companion Classic. It's on the Supercast, only can video and audio, where we watch, say like Francis Ngannou has a fight coming up. We'll watch all his fights. But the first one, we watched my fights.
And that was really fun because I realized I hadn't seen those fights in years.
Oh, dude.
Like I forgot about how you were actually legitimately beating Cro Cop in every round. That was not
Took him down every round.
Well, no, you were also giving him the what for.
Yeah.
Controlling him, yeah.
You were giving him the what for, and you were the aggressor, and he was playing defense the entire time.
Yeah, he's a counter puncher.
You were popping him with that jab, you know, and then he broke your nose, but that was one elbow. But for the most part,
that elbow did a lot of damage.
For the most part, for in your fights fighting monsters like Gonzaga and Cro Cop and those guys who had that much experience, Daddy didn't get much of a mark on his face.
Your boy beat the brakes off him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he was 36
you really did.
at the time.
Your timing
on the takedown
was unbelievable.
I told you my favorite, Johnny Curtis. That's my favorite fight of yours. I love that damn fight.
He loves the Johnny Curtis fight.
The really fast one?
No, it was like a minute 7.
Yeah.
I got set up. So it was my second fight ever.
It's a good fight.
And my manager at the time, you know, some scumbag was like, "Oh, I got a fight for you. You want to fight out of town?" And at the time, like my team, all of us were just coming up. We're like, "Yeah, we'll fight out of town. It'd be cool, man." Like, "Yeah, you go to DC and fight." I'm like, "Oh, it'd be so cool." So they signed like 3 of us up to fight in DC. And I'm like, "Who am I fighting though?" Like, dude, it's just some like, he's an older guy. He has high school wrestling. Easy fight for you. It's a cakewalk. You know, you're still building, so we want it to be a cakewalk. We're weighing in, and I'm like, I don't see any fucking heavyweights. Where's my opponent, man? And we're waiting, and then we hear this, and this fucking dude rose up like Sons of Anarchy on a big hog, American flags flapping, and the crowd. I'm like, why is there a crowd? They start going, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. I'm like, Johnny, that's my fucking opponent. Just this big dude gets off the bike, and he's all, Johnny Curtis, how you doing? I'm like, holy fuck. And then we do research on, which we didn't do before this because we thought we were just gonna kill him. Well, he was a high school wrestler. He was on the national wrestling team.
Oh no!
He was the wrestling coach for George Mason University.
Oh, that's a disaster.
He was 4-time All-American. He was, I think.
Did he go to the Olympics?
No, never went to the Olympics.
No.
He was 4-0, and I'm like, oh, they're setting me up, and I was so mad. And you see it in the fight because I absolutely wreck his entire world.
Because he didn't know how to box like you.
He just wanted to wrestle. But he couldn't get Daddy down at first. No. So then I hit him with a left hook from fucking Pueblo, Colorado. And his knee buckles, tears every ligament in his knee, but he can't fall down because his leg is stuck. And I go, well, he's not going down. There's no ref. I'm going to fucking punch him straight in his old face. And I punch him in the face. He goes down. There he is.
Legend.
Look at him.
That's a big fella.
Big mother. Is he as tall as you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like his boxing stance.
All he wanted to do is
I think
wrestle.
he just got hit right there.
Yeah.
He gets knocked out right there. That's 404. So then he blows here you go. Here's the fucking fight.
You might have.
Why say 10 minutes though?
Probably intro and all. Yeah, intro.
let me hear that. Let me hear that, Chip. It's probably me talking shit. Remember I was young, hungry, lion.
Young and hungry. At one point when you knocked out, what's his name? You dusted your shoulder off.
This one's even worse.
Oh, this one's funny.
Colorado. I fight a TKO out of Denver, Colorado. Trainers either are Trevor Whitman and Christian Allen. You know what? It's a fight.
Bodied up.
You know, I'm ready for anything. I think that's a big
It's like so, like still.
wherever Johnny
Stiff.
wants to take it. If he wants to keep it on his feet, you know, that's definitely in my favor. If he wants to go to the ground, that's fine too. When the fans leave on Saturday night, they're definitely going to be saying, wow, he's the next big heavyweight.
I love that kind of confidence, and this is a confident young man.
Luke Thomas was the announcer on this.
Oh shit!
Exhibiting a lot of maturity, and that's sort of been the theme tonight here for these 25-year-olds.
Now you're nervous here, but you're confident.
Super nervous.
Very large, I might add, 6'6".
I'm not 6'6".
Just way up.
25 years old.
You were 25 here?
Yeah.
Fights out of a good school.
Look at that.
Holy
Of
fuck.
his game that needs most work, and he'll be the first to admit this. He needs experience in there. He's got the maturity. He's got the.
Jay didn't walk out with you?
No.
He's a little more experienced.
Look at Christian Allen. Now Christian Allen, who's behind him, he's a ninja and he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's Corey Sandhagen's main
That's
strength.
Luke Thomas talking right now.
First of all, he had only been training boxing for 6 months and became.
You could tell it's him, but he just
Look at
looks
it,
like
6
young.
months.
Wow.
6 months.
Strength and conditioning coach that the UFC welterweight champion George St. Pierre has. Trains at high altitude.
There's Christian Allen. See the guy on his right?
Yeah,
That
on the
little
right.
guy
Marshall
there?
in the back.
He's a genius.
Shane Carwin, Luke Cadillo, Cody Donovan, Dwayne Bain-Ludwig.
What's his specialty?
Yeah, this
Everything.
Everything.
He's a
Really?
ninja.
He's got all
Everything.
the tools and the proper handling to go very far. By the way, the bald guy in the back of him there is Elliot.
How about Luke Thomas?
He's great there.
Me and him
dude.
hung out in the locker room before.
So you got to
Look at
realize
this guy.
Fighting with One Spirit Martial Arts out of Reston, Virginia. Strategy, I'm
Handsome
certainly
guy.
gonna come out with my hands up.
That's an all-American man right there.
I will throw some on the feet. and then-
that's a Ben Askren. That's a giant Ben Askren right there.
I'm in good
Not as
shape.
good a
I
wrestler.
own a Freedom Tree Service, and so it's physical, but I train 6 days a week outside of that. So I feel, for being 38 years old, I feel in real good
Whoa!
shape.
His wife and kids were in the front row.
Oh, man.
Handsome
Bad
guy,
idea.
though. Handsome guy, 38.
We're in right now.
A real man. A real man.
Just adored here by everyone. Phenomenal wrestling.
Yeah, you hear that? Adored here
Listen
by
to wrestling.
everyone.
Pretty good submissions. They're still.
What'd you say?
Who's Elvis? That's a big Elvis. Who's the big Elvis guy? Look at that. Take a
Fast
minute.
forward a little, Chin.
Keep it up.
Take a minute. Are we allowed to show this?
I don't know.
Here.
I'll show like little pieces.
Like big guy.
All right.
Himself as
No, it says 6'4".
I'm 1-0.
see there, but there's Brendan.
1-0.
6, not 6'4".
Damn.
No, he's definitely bigger than 6 feet. Yeah, much.
Come on.
Hey, guys.
Bigger than
Hey,
6
guys.
1-1 for John Curtis, and again, Brendan.
All right, let's go.
Gosh, look at you, dog.
His opponent on my left, fighting in the red corner.
Hometown hero right
Yeah,
there.
big old
Listen to the
applause.
fucking crowd.
Applause
He's
is
the coach
crazy.
there, for God's sake.
Oh, he's the coach.
Yeah, he's the head coach of the wrestling
King.
6'6".
God damn it.
Brendan Schaub in the blue and black trunks. John Curtis in the olive.
That was when neck tattoos were still rare.
Boys getting ready
Yeah.
to mix it up here.
A
Real
long time
rebel.
ago.
And Mike King getting ready to get the heavyweights started. The question is,
2005?
keep it on the feet. I think
This-
this is to the win.
Does this organization still exist here?
No.
No.
I think the owner of this organization died.
He's looking to take you down. He doesn't know how to box.
No, that's all he wants to do is get me down.
Oh, really?
I want to be at the end of the.
Now, you've been boxing for 6 months. I'm happy with that jab. Oh boy. Oh, he picked you up. Oh, he's.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Daddy got back to his feet.
Yeah,
though.
you did.
Yeah.
you did.
Good shot, though.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
About Schaub,
Yeah.
this is takedown defense.
That's a
He's
strong
Oh,
guy.
ooh.
Oh,
very good balance. Watch Schaub's balance. Hard for him to get off.
Luke was a.
off his base. Look at
Oh,
Schaub.
shit.
Oh,
That's
I
not good.
That was the inexperience. I pulled him right on top of me.
Slightly hurt when he felt his back. He was right in front of us in the back of his.
That's
head.
Luke Thomas, a young Luke Thomas back there.
he's a strong kid though.
Watch this,
Yeah.
though. Watch Daddy now. This was my move.
Now-
Whoop.
Oh,
Hey, Brendan.
Technical reversal. That was
Now he's in trouble.
force.
Now Daddy's in trouble.
See, he wants his takedown, but he's not setting up with his punches. He's very.
Now he feels how strong you are. I think here.
He's strong, too.
No, he's very strong, and you can see he's a better wrestler. He's going to do what he
Curtis
wants to
needs
do.
to set up those takedowns, though.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Boom.
Oh boy.
He's out.
Curtis hurt his leg. And he got.
Watch this.
At the end. Schaub just gave
Brendan.
Very aggressive.
He's a young, aggressive
Now,
kid.
now I almost
25
blow my
years
knee
old.
out here. Watch this. I'm so
Oh, yeah.
pissed. I'm very upset. I feel like they're trying to set me up.
Brendan Schaub at 1.
Crowd was not happy.
Second.
Yeah, you knocked out their hometown hero.
Look at this. Almost
Careful
blow my
now,
knee out.
Brandon.
Almost
Careful.
blow my.
Watch
Watch
him
this.
go.
Watch this. Oh.
Damn
Blow
it.
my knee out right there.
Fuck, dude.
Almost blow the knee out.
Fuck. Don't do that.
So
You tried to stomp the ground. There's no
this,
give.
this is from hitting him in the head when he fell on the ground.
Ah,
this scar right here.
Yeah.
God,
Here, talk us through.
They didn't-
so easy to hurt.
they
So
didn't-
wait, when?
The takedown, but
Right here.
Oh no! Oh, you
Right
know
there.
now.
Shit,
Oh, that's
you were
terrible.
still punching him after.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
takedown was sloppy.
That's very
He
dangerous.
was an All-American wrestler. That wasn't
All-American wrestler.
You'd expect.
I had
Still on the
one
ground,
fight.
Just sort of.
Oh,
So-
he blew out every ligament in his left knee and also clearly got concussed.
He's 38. You got it. You can't be fighting.
Now, I think I call out Josh Barnett and Frank Marier. I was very.
Look at his knee. Look at his fucking knee.
Oh, yeah, he's fucked.
Oh shit.
He called me Schwab.
called you Schwab.
Hey, look at watch what I rewind it, Chin. When he says Schwab, watch, I go, motherfucker. Even back then, I was pretty pissed when they messed my name up. Watch this. Watch my face when they say Brendan Schwab.
Mike King
Watch this.
has stopped this fight 1 minute and 7
leg.
seconds.
Look, I'm looking at my thumb like,
Round
nah, that's
by knockout
Watch this.
door winner, Brendan Schwab.
Watch.
Motherfucker.
Bro, that is
That's the
fucking
story of your
solid,
life.
solid gold.
People still call you Schwab.
That was a very, good demonstration, taking out a very tough fighter. Key to this one, clearly, takedown defense. You had the knees going, you had the hands going. You wanted nothing to do with the ground. You wanted to demonstrate your hands in this one, it looked like.
Yeah, I did, but, I'm comfortable wherever it goes. If he wants to go to the ground, that's fine. So I was comfortable down there. It's just really wherever I wanted to take it.
Your face is
So
different.
at 6'6"
Right?
and
Wow.
6'6".
large guy, great start.
Keep saying
dummy.
Career here with a win. This was your pro debut tonight. What can we look forward to? And we
Nice
also
tits.
noticed that Josh Barnett, neck slice at the end there. Nice theatrics there. What can we look forward to?
Just bigger and better things only up from here, and I appreciate the UWC for what they did, and it's just bigger and better things from here. Look, you'll see a lot of me.
Here's the end of the fight. Talk us through this, Brendan.
He went for a double leg, looked like I stuffed him, gave him an uppercut. His knee, he was out then, and then one just to make sure, a couple more.
Now,
Just to make sure.
on the way down, but you're doing what a fighter's supposed to do. You got
Bro, you stood over
until
him.
the referee tells you
very
otherwise.
upset.
Good job finishing.
Yeah, that's what we're trained to do is finish it till the ref pulls us off. So knee or not, the
Dude,
uppercut helped with
it's
that.
so interesting how youth.
A bright future.
Look at how
for
skinny
you,
his face
Mr.
is.
Brendan Shaw.
So
You
Luke
had a
Thomas
you
was
had a
interviewing
small
me in the
face.
locker.
I
You
know,
had a small face for a
yeah.
heavyweight and a small head.
Yeah, Luke Thomas was interviewing me before in the hotel, and he's like, "So what's next?" I'm like, "I'd love to get my hands on Frank Mir, Josh Barnett." And Luke Thomas like, "Okay, how many fights do you have?" I'm like, "1."
Well, I think after looking at your fights, I also think you were in a time when a lot of those guys just weren't the athlete.
Yeah.
No,
They just weren't.
Even
I'm
now, it's
without
tough.
yeah,
Even now, it's
because
you're
your
not getting
your
a lot of those
strength
guys
and your
now.
speed.
yeah.
You were just a football player. This is very different, and I think you'd been training the way they had been your whole
at
life.
a higher
in way.
level. I train at a super high level.
Yeah, so
when
you
I was
kind of knew
young.
how to train without getting injured. Maybe you knew your body better.
And that was your pro debut.
They say that,
or
but really,
like,
my
yeah,
pro.
how does that work?
I got paid on my. I never had any amateur, so
I
they
know-
said pro debut, but my first fight was like 30 seconds long at Ring of Fire in Broomfield.